Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Ebony. I am a human design reader, expert, and coach. And today we are finishing our deep dive into the Pearl sequence as a part of my Simple Business Success video series. So if you haven't seen the last few videos in the series, I highly recommend you go back and check those out because there's some important information in there. Also, we are not going to be going into the lines of your pearl in this video, but I have created a free PDF that you can download through the link in my description box if you want to know specifically what your pearl line means. So that will be in the description box. Also, the doors to my Simple Business Academy are open. Simple Business Academy is my program where we take your human design, we take your gene keys, and we craft your business to be in alignment with your human design and your gene keys, which means it's going to be successful, simple, and sustainable. You will walk away from the program with a social media strategy, a launch plan, a set business structure and business model, a fully fleshed out offer, messaging, all of the things you need to be successful and just kind of hit the ground running with your business. You will have all of that prepared once you get done with the program. I'm also offering a satisfaction guarantee, meaning that if you do not get your first or your next client or sale within the 3 months, I will work with you until you do. So you really have nothing to lose. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the pearl in your pearl sequence is the last stop. Okay, this is where you've done all of this work to understand what you're here to do, understand who you're here to help, understand your magnetism, your brand, and now it's time for you to live your purpose. Okay, it's time for you to really become and embody the person that you are meant to be to help the people that you are meant to help. Okay, so what your pearl does is, number one, it anchors you. Your pearl is meant to bring you back when you get caught up in all the shit. Okay, because listen, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys right now. Running a business, it can be a little bit of a shit show. And I say that in the most loving way because I love my business. I love what my business has allowed me to do. But also, it's a little bit of a shit show because there's so many things that you think you need to do. There's so many things that you think you need to have before you can make the money that you want to make, before you can do these things, before you can do the kind of offers that you want to do. There's all these things that we put in front of my goal, right? If my goal is $10,000 a month, I put all of these things that I think are required in front of it before I can have it, right? And we do this with a lot of things, but we're specifically talking about business right now. What your pearl does is it slaps you in the face and reminds you, hey, that shit doesn't matter. That is not important. You've lost the plot. Your pearl will basically tell you, hey, girl, you've lost the plot. Okay? And coming back to your pearl repeatedly, over and over again, is what's going to keep you grounded and keep you anchored in what actually matters. Simplicity. Your pearl is the thing that when you come back to it and you continue to contemplate it, it will remind you, hey, you're doing too fucking much. You're doing too much shit that you really don't need to be doing. Remember this right here? This is what you do. This is your path to simplicity. This is your path to success. This is your path to magnetism. Why are you worrying about all the other shit? Huh? Why? So now that we've gone through all of that, another thing that your pearl does, it is your magnetism. This is your conscious Jupiter. This is a big part of what makes you magnetic. This is a big part of what you want to shine through when you're doing your content, when you're doing your offers, when you're doing anything in your business. You always want to come back to your pearl. Okay, this keeps you on track. This keeps you in the present moment. It keeps you living one day at a time because as a human, that's the only thing that you can ever do. Okay, so the shadow of the sphere of the gate of your pearl, this is when you start to forget what is important. This is when you start to forget, hey, I am meant to be of service. I started this business to be of service. I started this business to have an impact. So you will experience the shadow of this gate when you forget that, right? When you forget what your true purpose is, when you forget to be present, when you forget to love yourself, when you forget why you're doing this, that's when you're going to experience this shadow. And when you do experience this shadow, breathe. Relax. Okay? That is what you need to do when you start to experience the shadow. Relax. And remember, this gets to be simple. Okay? Now, the gift of the gate of the sphere of your pearl, this is where your mental, your physical, and your emotional awareness comes together. This is the culmination of all of the work that you have done previously. Every gift that you have unlocked and all the wisdom that you have gained come through in this gift. Okay? This is when time kind of starts to stop. That's hilarious. But this is when you start to feel like, oh, I know what I'm doing. This is easy. I've got this. It's that feeling of I've been here before. I know what I'm doing. I'm on the path. It's simple. It's clear. It's yellow brick road. We know exactly what's happening next. We know exactly where we're going. No strings to hold me down. Okay. And then the siddhi of the gate of the sphere of your pearl, this is almost a feeling of enlightenment. You don't even have to think at this point. You don't even have to worry about, what's going to happen next. It doesn't matter. The siddhic frequency of your pearl, this is what all the other things were about. All of the trials, all of the tribulations, all of the things that felt like they were too much. This is the point where you realize why all of that, what it all was for. This is literally being in the quantum field and completely, like, everything is just materializing in front of you, almost like magic. That's how powerful the siddhic frequency of your pearl is. It's literally stopping time. It's quantum leaping. Okay? So, if you are starting a business or you're knee deep in your business already and you're feeling like, I don't know what to do. All of this it's too much, it's too fast, and yet at the same time, it's not going fast enough. I don't know what to do. Come back to your pearl. What is your pearl telling you? What is the gift? What is the shadow? Are you in that shadow right now? Because if you're in that shadow right now, remember, that means you need to breathe. It means you're doing too much, right? You're not focused on what's truly important. You've forgotten what the point of this is. So that's what the pearl does for you in terms of business. It anchors you, it grounds you, it reminds you what's important, and it's a part of your magnetism. Okay? So again, we're not going to go into the lines in this video, but there is a free PDF download in my description box if you would like to learn more about the specific line of your pearl. And if you are interested in diving deeper into all of this, if you're interested in getting my guidance to creating your business or revamping your business and aligning your business to your human design so that it is simple, it is sustainable, and it is successful, go ahead and click the link in my description box to find out more about Simple Business Academy. We are currently in early bird. So if you want to save some money, now is definitely the best time to sign up. So all of that information will be in the description box, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.